Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Wealthy Coin. This date will mark the beginning of the next bull run for Shiba Inus. Even though the blockchain change went perfectly, Shiba Inu, an altcoin based on Ethereum, lost a lot of value this week. So, people in the market look for signs about how fast interest rates will go up, which could lead to a drop in the value of cryptocurrencies. In this video, we'll talk about when the next bull run for Shiba Inus will begin. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to see the latest Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis. So, let's start the video right away. Shib dropped to 11.74 cents in the last 24 hours of trade. This is a drop of 10.52% from the previous week and 21.5% from the previous month. Also, the recent drop in prices was also caused by other factors. For example, the number of daily active addresses and the market value realized value percentage both went down. These signs of weakness pointed to a continued decline in the next few days. Analysts think that Shiba Inu will fall by 25% this month, going from 83 cents to 93 cents. The average of convergence-divergence also showed a downward edge in the market, just like convergence-divergence. Shiba Inu price was briefly close to the start of a bull run, but bulls dropped the ball because the dollar got stronger in September. Since the beginning of the month, Shiba Inu price has had a back-to-school moment. Key numbers have been given up, with 1,209 cents being the most important. As the Swedish Riksbank sets the tone for the market with a huge 100 BP hike, another leg down seems likely. Which, if the Fed did the same thing on Wednesday, would cause a huge sell-off in cryptocurrencies and make the dollar even stronger. Shiba Enterprise is now at the hands of central banks after a surprise 100 BP hike from the Swedish Riksbank today shook the markets. Even though Sweden and the SEK don't have much to do with cryptocurrencies, this move has made markets nervous before the Fed policy meeting on Wednesday. If the Fed were to raise interest rates by $100 without warning, it would be a huge game changer for markets. Massive dollar power would kick in and cause stocks and cryptocurrencies to sell off in a flood. So, the share price could drop 10% before the Fed meeting because the markets are getting more worried that 100 could be on the way. Depending on how Powell says this, you can expect the dollar to get even stronger. This will send the euro-dollar back below parity and cause another sell-off in stocks and cryptocurrencies, which will be enough to force a break below 965 cents. From there, another area opens up where the price could go down to 655 cents. Which would mean another 40% loss for 2022. The other possibility is that the market could turn around if the Fed only raises rates slightly less than predicted and sends a dovish message. This would mean a small rise to 12.9 cents and a return of 11%. As far as the red trend line going down, that's as far as the short-term recovery could go. The 55-day simple moving average and the historical turning point at $0. 1,209 are all close to that level. Shibarium creator Unification has shared some important new information about the upcoming Shiba Inu Layer 2 protocol. This information includes details about X Fund and a Shiba Swap bonus. A statement from the Unification Foundation says that plans for the fourth alpha and public testnets of the coming protocol are still going well. The news also confirms that these testnets will be up and running by the end of September or soon after. The community is reminded by Unification that the date for final funds claims is coming up soon. The Unification Foundation successfully made the last X fund on August 22 and put a 1-month limit on who could claim it. This time will end on September 22, 2022. After this date, the smart contract will burn any X fund tokens that haven't been claimed. Unification also says that the final number of supplies may be less than the 10,000 that were planned at first. There were 9,888 of them left. Some X funds from the Shiba Swap bonus can't be claimed until next year. The notice says that everyone, even though the smart contract will burn any leftover funds, unclaimed tokens from the Shiba Swap and Fund Yield portals will be available for withdrawal until early 2023, based on the outcome of a planned governance proposal. The money will go to the Community Fund for Unification. Tokens will be used to reward network users and community members who help improve the network through innovation and other efforts. The main focus of the first public beta testnet will be on writers and delegators, so that the network is ready for everyone when it goes live. The announcement also says that the future public beta will fine-tune the process of fixing bugs and open testing to make sure that the mainnet launch is safe. Since the goal of unification is to help all decentralization grow, we think it's best for the blockchain world as a whole to give the best tools to all channels. In line with a community choice that was already made, the network has officially stopped minting bones. The total amount of legal gas for the Shibarium protocol has reached 230 million. In June, the top limit for bone farming was set. The community agreed to stop minting bones when they reached 230 million so that Shibarium validators could use the last 20 million bones. Total most you can get. For standard protocol to work, you need at least 20 million bones. Shiba Inu has also hinted that it might release more than one token, such as Shi and Treat. However, Shi will be the main stablecoin of the ecosystem. Treat will only be used as a token of reward. Satoshi Kusama said that Australia would probably be the last place where the Shib CCG game Shiba Eternity would be tested. Kusama said this in answer to a question from a well-known Shib group member. Alexander the Great. After its release in Australia on September 17, 2022, the Shiba Eternity game is now available on the Apple App Store. Users in Australia, like those in Vietnam, had the chance to be among the first people to test the Shiba Eternity game and report bugs. Test: the Shib CCG game in Vietnam was a great success, according to reports. Several sources say that demand was higher than expected, so the Shiba team had to increase the number of game servers by 50 times to meet the demand. When people asked for a test run of the Shib CCG in their country for the first time, Kusama said that the next event was probably going to be Download Day. One of the people who asked for it was from Turkey, and they said, the Turkish community is looking forward to the Shiba Eternity. When will we be able to download the game from the App Store? Kusama replied quickly. Then he said that everyone in the world would be able to play the game, not just people in certain countries. He said that the Shiba team wants to prove to the Shadow Cats that Shiba is a real power. He also said that he wants the download of the game to crash the App Store on the day it is released. The lead developer of Shiba Inu also said that Shib burns might be possible through the game, but that he would give more information about that in a different update before the download. Kusama also said that Shiba Eternity is more than just a game, and that there will be a lot of talk about it before the day it can be downloaded. The Shiba team is working to get more people to play the game after it went live last month. William Volk, a counselor for Shiba Eternity, showed off the game at the world's largest video game trade show, Gamescom crypto payment gateway platform. Now Payments has told companies that they can start taking leash payments from customers. More importantly, they can always use the tool to trade their leash for fiat. The second native token in the Shiba Inu environment is called a leash. So, that's it for today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to see our most recent videos.